everyone, welcome on board to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? Hope you are fine. I'm fine. No, it's just that I've been under some kind of house arrest. No thanks to the flood. Although I know the house arrest will have to come to an end at least briefly in the evening when I'll have to go to the market to get some things for us to eat. I mean, man must work. I'm one of the lucky ones, as I said earlier, whose house was not flooded. But if I have to leave my street, I'll have to wade through a flood that is almost stomach deep. That kind of thing. So how are you doing where you are? I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Last week I was talking to us about the flood and what it has told us, or what it might have told some of us about ourselves, especially some negative parts of ourselves that we didn't know existed. Today is going to be an extension of last week. Today I will be talking about the positive, the negatives, at least some more of the negatives as well as the positives. So yeah, about the negatives, I've been hearing reports that in some parts of the country, about how people who were supposed to share some relief materials that were made available to the displaced people in their camps have been siphoning those things for themselves. Now, the people who are doing this are people who were not affected in any way by the flood, who did not lose again, who did not lose anything. This just reminds me of 2012. Immediately I heard it in the news, I just told myself, this is 2012 happening all over again. Actions like this make us see what scripture tells us, that the heart of man is deceitful and desperately wicked. And I can assure you that those people who are engaging in these acts will tell you that they have a good reason why they are doing what they are doing. Situations like this just remind us, make us see that we are not as good as we think. We're not as good as we think. Something is broken inside us. Something is twisted inside us that needs fixing. In other of my videos, I'm going to be talking about it, but today we are still on the flood matter. So yeah, that's that about the negatives. We can be greedy, we can be heartless. And then the positive, which is largely what I want to talk about today. Something that happened, or that has been happening to me all the times I've been wading past the flood in and out of my street, just told me, or just showed me that, or reminded me that in the long run, nobody is your enemy. You know, we are Africans, and our traditions, our backgrounds have taught us to be suspicious. And even for some of us who have become Christians, we've carried over that superstitious mindset into Christianity. Back in the day, our parents will be talking about enemies. My enemy has done this, so now my enemy caused harm, or any small mishap, who did I offend? And so in our churches, we are praying die by fire prayers and all those things. Does that mean that evil doesn't exist? Does that mean that there are certain persons who have not yielded themselves to evil to cause harm to their neighbors? No, that's not what I'm saying. Even the Bible acknowledges that there are evil spiritual forces, and that there are people who have yielded themselves to be used by these evil forces. But in the normal course of life, nobody is your enemy. Everybody is not out to get you. While I was in my trips across the flood that has engulfed part of my street, I noticed something. Every time I would enter the water, for instance, naturally there are certain persons who are ahead of me. Then there are persons who are behind me. I realized that some of those persons who are ahead of me, these are total strangers. They will always turn around and tell me at some point, don't match this place, oh, this place is very deep, this is where you should match. In a few cases, these people have actually stopped in their journey just so I could walk up to them, just to direct me and show me, please don't follow this way, oh, follow this way. They don't know me. They are definitely not going to get anything material from me for showing me. They just did it out of kindness, and I was grateful, and I'm still grateful to those people for their kindness. Some of these people who were able to tell me don't follow this way, oh, must have followed that way when they were going forward, and they saw how slippery that place is, or how much deeper it was than the usual, and they did not want me to go through what they went through. They did not want me to experience the danger that they experienced, and they warned me. That's to let you know that in the normal scheme of things, we don't hate each other. In the normal scheme of things, everybody is not out to get you. So if you are watching me and you are the one with this suspicious mindset, this kind of person that thinks that everybody is out to get you, this incident with the flood has just reminded me, and I said I should let you know, everybody is not out to get you. If there are certain challenges you are facing in some areas of your life, sit back and watch and ask yourself questions. You might be your own enemy. Don't blame other people for your own mistakes. Don't blame other people for your own failures. That's something that we do a lot here, especially in this part of the world, Africa, Nigeria to be exact. So tell me what your experiences have been so far in this flood. What else has the flood shown you about human beings around you? I'll be grateful to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you all for listening. Please, if you liked this video, if you liked my content, I'd like you to click on the like button. I welcome your comment, and please share to as many persons as possible. And please subscribe. Click on the subscribe button. It won't cost you anything. Thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.